Where the fuck are you at, Ed? Yeah.
Yeah, where the fuck are you at? I'm out here waiting and shit.
I'm parked out front of the garage.
Out front of what? The 606, right?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you at? I'm out front on the. Are you on the B side or the freeway side?
I'm on the freeway side.
Where in the?
Hey, bitch, down the street. You at the wrong one.
Oh shit, my bad.
He said with the blue car. He said with the blue car in front. Unless I'm colorblind, that's a blue car. All right, come on, bitch. Let's go. Oh, wait. Did you shift? Did you flex your shift H muscle?
Can you hear me now? You good? Yeah?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, I flexed that shit.
It's a dark ass alley. Man, I feel like I'm about to get a bullet in my black ass.
Your ass worried about a bullet, and my ass worried about a goddamn bullet.
Fuck are you white? You ain't got shit to worry about.
Going up the stairs? Oh shit.
Second level, stupid.
Fuck you, stupid.
Ah, damn, leash
no shit.
They get places faster.
I don't know. Shit. I didn't know this thing was here. Okay, let's go ahead and do it.
Fuck it, I'm taking a couch. Oh, not some jank shit happened I said on that thing. Holy shit. Lawyer man, I'm not sure if you're talking, but you may have to shift your, you know.
How about now?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay. Mr. Mudbone and Detective Ogeron?
Union rep.
Yeah, and union rep. Yep.
Ogeron, okay. Union rep. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We gotta get Mud's job back, and we gotta clear him all this fake ass bullshit they trying to put up against him.
All right. And are you authorizing him to hear whatever you want to discuss?
Yeah, 'cause Ed's likely gonna need a lawyer too.
Yeah, I might be hiring your services too. We in too deep there.
All right, well, have a seat. Fill me in.
Okay. Where you want to start there, Mud?
User joined your channel.
Okay. Mr. Lawyer Man, I guess I'll start off. We're in a world of trouble, even though we already in some shit. We're in some more shit. Let me put it to you like this. We tried getting Mud out of here, the professional way.
Just have to sit on the couch, fella.
Yeah, come have a seat. Come have a seat. Okay, that'll work.
There we go.
You got one of them invisible chairs. That worked. But here's what happened. So, you know Tyrone Jenkins, right?
I know of him.
Okay. Well, the first thing we tried to do is we tried getting Tyrone to take the fall. And the fucking lead detective, the fucking Stan Andreas cockhead, didn't take the bait. So that one fell through, and I'm $750,000 out in the hole. The second thing we tried the other night, was we tried making St. John just disappear. Not killing him, but we tried to have him skip town. So we gave him Mud gave him $1 million out of his pension. And that shit didn't work either. The motherfucker skipped town first, then he came back, burned down Mud's house, gave the Millie, gave the money to Mud's wife, and now the wife has skipped town. Now his house is burnt the fuck down, and he's a $1 million in the hole.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me see it. Let me get this straight. You've given $1.75 million for nothing.
Pretty
Yeah,
much. And
Okay.
and
the
now,
pension's seen better days.
yeah, he had to go sell houses. And on the other upside of this, we got Don Corleone over here trying to kill fucking St. John, and that's looking like a opening there. But we can't figure to get those two in the same room together because St. John is fucking paranoid like a goddamn jackrabbit.
Oh, okay.
And on top of that, now everybody named Mama trying to be playing chief investigator and trying to put two and two together.
Okay.
Yep. That's everything.
Okay. So that's everything. Okay, I'm glad that's everything. I'm not sure I've got enough scorecard here to keep up with it.
Yeah, I know, and I apologize, but we're lucky we came here first because before, if we had not come to you first, there would have been more to that scorecard. I'm just gonna tell you now.
I see.
Yeah, like I
So
told Mud.
okay. So what do we got in the way of the evidence against Mud here?
User left your channel.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I still hold up. I am still a Leo. I can still get into some evidence lockers and make some shit disappear. You know.
Well, I want to limit the knowledge of anything you're planning to do because I don't want them to ask me questions and I have to lie under oath.
Oh no,
But-
no, no! I got you, old guy. I got you.
But I just need to know they haven't fulfilled discovery yet. So from the other day in our marathon session of investigation and discussion, so far we have the S&S pistol that was used in the crime. They have that. They have Mr. St. John's testimony.
Which is a bunch of bullshit. But, yeah.
And they have some footage showing shadowy individuals having a scuffle in a parking lot and one dumping something over into the water.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this case ain't gonna hold, and the DA ain't got shit.
Okay.
Up to me.
User joined your channel.
But
And
yeah.
the lead investigator is Sergeant Andreas.
Yeah, that motherfucker right there. He been after us. He been after all the old guys. He got rid of some of us, but we're the only two that been, fighting the good fight out here on these streets. And that son of a bitch finally found some bullshit story to pin against Mud here.
Well. All right.
Oh,
So the first thing we have to figure out is the pistol. And then we need some sort of reason why Mr. St. John would say such things about Sergeant Jones here.
Well, St. John's just a crackhead, baby. Mama ain't never been in his life. And he just follows whatever Tyrone says.
And you said you paid Tyrone?
Yes, we did. I paid Tyrone, me personally, not Mud.
Okay.
From what I've overheard, Tyrone did tell Sergeant Stein that he was the one that shot Deacon St. John twice down at 311 Bay City Avenue, but Sergeant Stein didn't believe him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neglect of duty, I see right there.
Okay.
You got a convicted felon that's admitting to a crime, and he just failed to act.
Okay. And is there any evidence of this discussion? Any videotape, audio?
Okay, I was I was walking around the BCSO when the stuff went down, and I was outside and I heard bits and pieces. But yeah.
Okay. Well, if we can pull the tapes where Mr. Tyrone Jenkins said that he's the one who took the shots. I mean, listen, there's two ways we can do this. Number one, we can go with the tact of, yeah, you shot at him, you weren't trying to kill him, and that'll, you could probably get aggravated battery, maybe reduced to just battery, and just retire. The other option would be we try to fight the whole thing and say that Tyrone's the one who tried to do the shot and try to kill him over, some drug deal, some other bullshit that happened, whatever. Depending on how you want to do that. So, I just need to know which direction we want to go. I certainly won't want you to get directly involved in, tampering evidence or whatnot, unless, that was not going to come back anyway, any way, shape, or form in what's happening.
I mean, what I want from you, lawyer man, is I want to be set scot-free on the criminal charges, and then we're going to pursue the city to get my job back.
Very much.
So, what's the best approach there? I want a guaranteed, no-holds fucking way to get me off of this attempted murder charge, not have a felony on my record, that way that I can fucking get back on the police force.
Yeah.
Well, the best way to do that is going to be have Mr. Jenkins testify in court that he, under oath, that he's the one who took the shots, and for St. John to either corroborate or, fail to appear.
Oh yeah, we can make him fail to appear, all right.
Shut up, bud. I add.
I'm dead saying, like, he's been skipping town. You see what he did with your money.
Right. So, I mean, the evidence is the pistol, which, your story's all screwed up on that, but whatever. We got the pistol with Tyrone's prints on it and your prints. Both of you were in possession of it. If Tyrone's willing to take the fall and testify he's the one who shot it under oath, I mean, if we present that to a jury is going to say, well, we got one decorated law enforcement officer and we got one scumbag, drug dealer, cop killer, murderer on the other hand who's saying I did this. I mean, if that's the case, then the DA or the jury is probably going to say, well, a scumbag who's saying he did it right here, why aren't you arresting him?
Right.
Yep. Sounds good to me. Yep.
I mean, that's the way I would do it.
So, I mean, they have St. John video recorded, giving his testimony. Could they use that in court if he was to disappear?
If he videotape, are they the videotape evidence? Is that when he was in the hospital?
Yeah, he was up in Polito, from my understanding.
Okay, he was in Polito, and he was high as a kite on painkillers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
And he said he saw you as the one who was shooting him.
I don't know exactly what he said. This is just what bits and pieces I've catched up on.
Well, we need to get a transcript of that. That should be provided disclosure. I'll make the request to the DA's office. Have you been charged? Have they actually formally charged you with attempted capital murder?
No.
Okay.
They ain't charged him on check. I've been looking at his file. They ain't got shit on him.
Okay. So you are currently released with no charges. You just don't have a job.
That's correct.
Or you're on suspension without pay.
Yeah, because after my 48 hours, they released me and they ain't said jack shit to me since.
Okay. That's true.
Okay. Well, at the moment, it seems to be a civil question about are we going, your job at the moment. I guess they're pending investigation. They have you on suspension, but to get that lifted, we either need to get your union to, say, hey, what's going on with this, or they need to step up and do some charges.
Okay. I can see. I can put the heat on their ass.
So once there's charges pressed, then we can request discovery for what they have, that's supporting those charges. So that would be, the videotaped evidence. That would be the gun, the ballistics report, the fingerprint cards. See what else we got. Your testimony from the interview room. Testimony from the witnesses on the scene.
Oh, something I need to bring up with you.
Okay.
I had a vehicle accident last night after I passed out at the wheel. Turns out that my doctor gave me too high a dosage of Ambien on my prescription I started 3 days back. Conveniently the day before I was questioned.
Okay. So you're on new medication?
Yeah, I was on Ativan. That was the name of it.
Ativan. And they prescribed that for what?
Anxiety and sleeplessness.
Okay. So Ativan. Is memory issues one of those things, the side effect?
Yeah, memory issues and confusion.
Okay. Okay.
User joined your channel.
That will certainly help with the rambling statements in your testimony or your witness or interview statement.
Yeah, that's
All
what
that
I
failed there,
thought.
Mud. You can plead insanity.
Yeah, I don't.
That won't get him his job back.
I know, but we'll get his mention.
Oh yeah, I suppose we could try for a medical retirement.
Yeah.
I don't want to retire, damn it. I want to be back on the beat.
I'm gonna get you. Okay, I can't get you back into the city, but the county is the only thing you got, and they're gonna put you on the goddamn court detail like my ass.
No, I can't. No, because the county suspended me for running over your ass. So I got state left if we can work a deal
Stan
there.
is gonna be up your ass every left and right.
Well, let him be, because I like straight shooter. What can I do? I'll be a straight shooter.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So what we need to do right now is, if Tyrone is saying whatever he's going to say based off of whatever was happened, and says if he's confessing to the crime and willing to take the whole fall, if it does go to trial, we'll have to put him on the stand and he'll have to testify under oath what happened that night. So he needs all the details.
Yeah. We kind of filled him in on that last night, but apparently not enough to make Stan believe him.
Like I said, that falls toward the elector duty. He's not responsible. That was a slam dunk, and this motherfucker just brushed that shit underneath the rug like a shady ass politician.
Okay. Is his, let's see. And then Mr. St. John. So what is the history there? Why is he saying you shot him or tried to kill him or whatever he said?
Well, St. John has tried to take my life several different times. He's lured me into the Vinewood Bowl twice, and one time tried to gun me down with a shotgun at point blank range.
And then he escaped custody on Mud, and they got into a tussle. It's just no.
Okay. They got into a tussle. Okay.
But
Okay. And why would Tyrone want to kill Mr. St. John?
Oh, because St. John helped me escape when he was kidnapping me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, let's roll this back a little bit. Tyrone kidnapped me along with Don Corleone and St. John. St. John was the only boy that seemed fit, and he wised up, and he didn't want to go down for no murder of a law enforcement officer. So when they were walking me down to the docks, St. John slipped a handcuff key in my pocket, and I escaped, and he helped me escape, and he figured that shit out, and now He out for St. John's blood, along with Corleone.
Okay. So Corleone and Tyrone are after St. John for helping you escape custody, or their kidnapping. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that certainly casts doubt on the situation that Sergeant Andreas is trying to present.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'll get on the
Yeah.
fucking stand and say that shit. Because Stan is full of shit.
Okay. Well, again, the first thing we have to do is figure out what they're going to charge you with, what evidence they're presenting as, corroborating evidence for the charges. And then we have to figure out how to cast doubt on that. I'm assuming you want a full trial.
Why the fuck not?
Okay.
Let's roll that fucking thing till the wheels fall off.
Okay. Just making sure. So we got to convince 12 people that, you did not do what they're trying to say you did. We have to prove, disprove their beyond reasonable doubt. So we just have to introduce reasonable doubt into, the whole waters.
There ain't gonna be no doubt. Literally.
So the reasonable doubt we need to introduce is that Tyrone tried to kill Deacon and made it look like it was, Mudbone by, wearing a cowboy hat or, whatever.
Oh, okay.
And, whether he drugged him and took him down there. I don't know if they found drugs in his system. I don't know if they even did a tox screen on Mr. St. John to find out what was in his system before he was shot. I mean, I certainly would be, interested to see how that played out. But if he's if he's not present and unavailable, they can use his, his videotaped testimony. I could object to it, but I have a feeling they wouldn't suppress it because he is completely unavailable. Although if he's not dead, they could still say, well, why? I could still make the argument, well, why are we still pursuing this if he's not dead, not here? He's the supposed victim.
Okay.
But then if he turns up later, that could be problematic. So.
Well, if he turns up later, that shows his junky ways.
Right. And then you said you might need to retain my services there.
It depends on if they start flashing that high beam flashlight that fucking Stan flashes around every 5 minutes towards my ass. Right now, I'm under the radar.
Okay. As a lawyer, I would advise you stay there, but.
Oh, no, I am. They ain't looking at me. But apparently everybody thinks I got some groundbreaking information that's going to put mud underneath the fucking jail at my house.
Are they still tossing your house? I see there was a search warrant for it.
Yeah, them motherfuckers. And then, I got St. John saying, do I have any information? And I'm like, fuck out my face, St. John.
So St. John is making contact with you, asking if you have information about this incident.
Yeah, and I told him to go fuck himself.
Okay. Probably wise.
Okay. All right, I think I've said everything I need to catch you up on, lawyer man. I'm gonna go work on the Tyrone situation because what the fuck else have I got to do?
Papa was the Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he died, all he left you was alone. Think about that. Think about it.
And there's your first retainer there, lawyer man.
I appreciate it, sir.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Appreciate your services there, and court case, I don't know, should be sometime within the next few days.
That shit don't
Yeah,
fall through though.
I would hope they would charge you at some point in the near future instead of leaving you indefinitely suspended.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna start making a roust about this in about a couple hours after this on if this motherfucker doesn't start doing some serious bullshit right now. But we're gonna figure out what Tyrone gonna say first. And then when
Right.
we figure out what Tyrone gonna say, then I'm gonna start raising hell on the union side. And I'm gonna start pulling officers
Right.
off the street.
Okay. Well, if you find any other information, if anything else comes to light, you can talk to me or leave a message. I'm happy to ask for a disclosure on any information they have. But until they formally charge you, they're probably going to reject my requests.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen. Just let me know when you need me next.
Okay.
Well, no.
Now there, Mud, I think I can get you your job back, but I think Stan gonna put your ass on some type of fucked up detail for a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
He either gonna put you in a holding down the desks or something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't think they can charge me.
I don't think they can charge you either. That's why I'm about to see what fucking Tyrone's gonna say, and then I'm gonna start rousting for the union side, and we're gonna start pulling officers off the street, and we're gonna strike this shit, cause this ain't right.
Yeah, you want me to try and get Tyrone to meet us somewhere?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay. See if his bitch ass will pick up the phone. He's probably still in the bed. It's daylight.
Hello.
You don't know how
Tyrone.
that shit goes.
What?
Need you to meet me somewhere.
Okay, where?
Oh, I don't know.
Make sure it's close by here, so I can drive it all across the
meet
state.
me down at 610 underneath the pier.
Why?
'Cause we need to talk.
Okay.
Okay, how long before you get down there?
I don't know, long enough. I'm gonna take the bus.
You gonna take the bus?
Yeah, I'm in
Motherfucker out the
Sandy.
county. His broke
Oh,
ass.
he's in Sandy, Ed. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
well,
taking the bus now.
we'll be waiting on you, bitch ass.
Okay.
Something's up.
I think so too.
He didn't sound normal at all. All right,
Hopefully
I'm going
Corleone
down.
hasn't gotten to his ass.
Yeah, there's something up.
All right, now.